Let's gave you that recon vehicle in the east as well, Cav. I don't know why I even had that.
Thank you.
We got machine gun fire in the middle. Dropping smoke over here, southwest of the town.
Got a battalion HQ report of infantry on the east there, just north of your 132 position apparently at 7338.
They've got recon in 141 already.
They got recon vehicles moving southeast of the town, down by the river. They got my Humvee. Yeah, just east of the 4 heavy weapons platoon from the light company, there's a recon vehicle down in that valley.
That recon, is it dismounted or is it a wheeled vehicle or something?
Wheeled vehicle.
grenade launcher up here.
Engaged, enemy recon, 141, possibly destroyed it. Probably still have enemy infantry in the area.
Alright, if you can put a reference roughly, I can put some fire there.
I've got infantry of my own going that way now.
I'll put some in the northeastern corner of the northeastern patch of woods. I'll put some arty where that unlabeled reference point is, Tank Hunter.
Copy.
I think they are deploying ATGMs on hill 216.
Roger that, I'll put mortars on it.
I cannot give a more precise reference point.
That's alright, I'll just hit the crest.
Zero, what kind of order you got landing on that hill?
The big stuff.
Okay, ceasefire.
I told you I was calling it there. Fool.
Okay, ceasefire, it's good.
These M113s aren't amphibious, I gather.
Should be.
Yeah, these are definitely amphibious. Battling it out with them there in the middle. And real vehicles, you can't see them.
Yeah, 141 is secure.
How do you change the damn sights on this fucking 50 cal? I can never remember how to do it.
Oh,
Zero, I believe, or
October, not zero.
That's the observer view. I'm talking about the flip up sights to the combat sight.
If you narrow down to some infantry locations there, Rogue, I can help you out. I've got M1130 as well.
Yeah, northeast of where my dead 113 is, in the middle of town.
I'm calling some missions on the north side of the yellow line, so don't wander off in that direction at the moment.
it is these letter O will change the sights for the 50 cal.
Yeah, it doesn't work. Just goes to observe or peak view, so I'm way up above the gun. There's two sights on the gun.
Then if you're in the standard F2 sight, N will get you zoomed in on the sight.
Yeah, I know, but there's two sights there. Never mind.
R will flip it down.
That's what I'm talking about. R. I pressed every button on the keyboard.
There's a BMP. Right, the smack bang in the centre. We should be under an artillery strike zone. It's not a BMP, sorry, a BRDM.
He's right in front of you, Rogue Snake.
I know
On
it.
the-
The
okay.
fucking gun shield wouldn't rotate. I couldn't shoot.
I put a reference point roughly where I think he is.
Got him. Good shot.
I was almost thinking behind me for a second. I was like, oh no.
The Dragon Team, Bravo 2-3 Mech Infantry Company, has BTR in front of it. It drove off. But it was at that major intersection on 216.
Sorry, Kev, what's that? You got something up on 216?
Right at the intersection just east of 42, there was a BTR that was shooting at one of the Dragon Teams. in
Okay, I can see
southeast.
it. Is it? I don't know if it's dead though. Maybe I'll shoot it anyway.
The heavy weapons platoon is shooting at him.
Fighting going on in this town.
Okay, I see BTRs. Looks like they're over by RD2 or 2-16.
Marked on map, position of some enemy AFVs. I couldn't tell what type. Somebody needs to talk to the scenario editor and tell them that the dragons have thermals.
So where are these? Where's this contact you marked?
216.
Right, Hill 216,
Okay.
enemy AFVs.
Yeah, I've got Artie on the way. Thanks.
The dragons have thermals?
Yep.
Bonus.
I don't know if we should tell them that or not. Like, message and tell them. It's a huge advantage for us.
It's not going to no much point telling him now. We're already halfway through the scenario.
But we'll just have to be honest and not use them.
thermals.
with that too. Death wish. I'll follow you up with some dudes. I guess that's you in 2-2, right?
I'm getting grenades landing all around me. Well, there's no enemy up here. There's nothing. It's just east of here where I'm sitting is where they're at. I'm trying to get up here so I can shoot them up. They keep seeing me from the buildings, I think. The tall buildings. So Zero, right where I'm parked, there's a really big building. We can get some dudes in it. It's a big pink building, and the big gray building on the side of it. There's any of these buildings here we could get dudes in.
Yeah, I'm just looking at who I could send forward, and I'm worried about sending dudes out into an isolated spot. Would leave a big hole down here.
They're east of this position though, right here.
I'll put Artie all over to the east of you then. Calling in the big guns, so don't move to your northeast, Rogue.
I won't.
Gunner, I'm going to jump to my recon vehicle. Tank Hunter, if you see something in that hill, tell me and I will jump quickly.
Yeah, if I see something, I'll shoot.
Map!
Damn. These infantry teams are quite big, so you want to watch that they're not all sitting out in the fucking street if they're in a small building. Which is my dudes have been doing.
Can you divide them?
Probably, but too much clicking, man. I got shit to click. I got so much shit to click right now.
Yeah, so I killed one enemy team of scouts, infantry, in the woods. There may be another one over here by 141, but that's it.
Did you kill any vehicles that might have been carrying a missile team?
No, there were none. There were only 2 BRDM2s there.
So far, from my perspective, it looks like most of their efforts right in the northeastern part of the town.
No one's seen any tanks yet, eh?
Negative. My Humvee is in contact with a lot of infantry north of the town, so keep calling the mortars.
Yep, northeast of the town's got some hurt coming at it pretty soon in a couple of minutes. Yeah, so nothing major going on in the east for where you are, Kev, either?
I haven't seen anything since I saw that recon vehicle. And thermal light I could see on top of 216 where those enemy vehicles were.
So my plan over here in the west is to try to take one of the buildings overlooking that bridge, heading towards 141.
I can't see the map at the moment, but yeah, you do as you see fit. Try to keep your infantry intact and close to their vehicles if you can, because I might want to, give you a short notice. You might want to get up and move out of there in a hurry.
Yeah, I don't have a whole lot of combat power. I mean, I only have one vehicle that's full of infantry, and that's it. The other one's just the command team.
Well, I mean, if you've taken that, I mean, I would slowly start advancing east from your position. Bounding, because eventually, again, this scenario is about taking this objective in the middle, so we got to take the objective in the middle.
Yeah, that's why I say try to keep your stuff intact and close to their vehicles, because I might ask you to move into town. Well, we'll ask you to move into town at some point. but not. I wouldn't start moving out of there yet because they might try to come around there. It's still time for them to make an attack through there.
Well, I want to try to take that bridge northeast to my position. That way, if they do start making a push towards here.
Well, you've got the scout. You've got that scout there. As long as he can see it, then that's good enough. I just gave you an FO, Cav, so if you need to call artillery, you can. In the east, just let me know.
Right.
And just let me know you're doing it, and clear the missions out after you're done, if you do.
So that
problem.
that light infantry company in the middle there, 1-1 light infantry, almost all of it's outside that building just taking a knee. Near one of the, those guys waiting to be mowed down. Little Stalingrad. Still firing an RPG. Crazy. Just heard the dragon got shot or something.
Try to fire a HE grenade from dudes inside a building, and they leave the building. Yeah, there's a lot of infantry moving down in the eastern sector, crossing the yellow line in the east, moving south.
We're taking heavy casualties. Middle south there. All dudes there.
Red line in the eastern part of the sector. The objectives looks like a push there. So you got stuff coming through the centre as well, have we?
No, I was talking about where your arrow is. We took a lot of the casualties down there. A million dead dudes right there southwest of your arrow.
Yeah, I'm having real trouble getting these guys to go into the buildings at all.
Get a medic team over there somehow. I'm sending a 113 over there to provide some fire support.
Somebody needs to pick up the Bravo 2-3 Mech Infantry Company Dragon team so we can get reloaded.
Yep, cheers.
infantry advancing. Looks like out in the open north at 176.
Enemy troops in the open at north of 176, you say?
Yeah, looks like.
Whoever has attention to that company APC, there's enemy troops right in front of you. They're trying to fire RPG.
That's your dude, Rogue.
There was another one to the right that went behind that two-story building. He's right next to the tree.
Fucking gun shield. Fucking gun shield is fucking terrible. You can't aim for it. It gets strapped in the gun sight.
Who made this shit? Didn't you make all these? Didn't you make all these?
It's been a bug since it got implemented. It was never fixed. There's some kind of fucking huge problem with fixing it.
Well, where it pulls you off target.
Well, it clips into the gun and stuff. It's like not connected to it.
Your heavy weapons platoon in the southeast just got hit by a missile. Got two of them down. One guy's still alive, but he's not occupying the 50.
Have you? Which one? Four heavy weapons.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sending one Humvee to resupply.
I got a BTR ran up on me in this east. Got him with the dragon.
Your tow vehicle in the east might be looking at something, Kev. I think he's masked by the woods in front of him. We've only got 2 of those, so check in on him from time to time.
God damn it. Wasted by artillery. There's a lot of guys in the Red Arrow northeast of it. I mowed down probably 6 or 7 of them, including the heavy weapons team. And the artillery fell on me.
Where's all these dudes? Sorry, I didn't catch that.
Just east of your Red Arrow in the middle, there's guys about, let's see here.
Yeah, I'll
Just
just put
200 meters east.
Alright, I'll just put a couple of big strikes there.
That red circle I just drew is just rife with on the buildings, shooting grenades and shit. They're calling the fucking artillery. They're slowly killing all our stuff here in this. We need some of these infantry to come from these other places.
Well, I've lost most of the infantry off of one vehicle. I got one guy and a dragon team left in the 3-3 element.
Roger.
If you can get that 3-3 element down into the southern part of the objective, like go west and then north from where he is, try and bring him in. Just put him in the southern part. I've got a fucking motherload of artillery coming down in that red circle area. Other than that, I'd say just, try to
Hunker down.
hold your ground, hunker down.
Roger. My 4-3 unit still has all of his infantry. You want him to move in?
Well, it'd be nice if we could reinforce where 1-3 Mech is and 2-3 Mech. That's a big building right there. You guys in that son of a bitch.
Where which ones are?
The southeast part of the objective.
Okay, yeah, that's about where I was sending the guy. I can send my other track with infantry there too if you want me to.
Your other truck doesn't have infantry. You 4-3.
4-3 Mech does.
Oh, they're... Nah, leave them there for now.
Roger.
What have you found over here in the northwest? The tank hunter, anything of interest?
I killed off the last enemy scout infantry team here. The area where I am is completely control. Under contact.
The M113 tow, maybe try and get him up, and I don't know if he's got thermals. Okay, no, he doesn't. See if you can get some fire onto enemy light vehicles in town, if possible.
AFK a few seconds. I gotta piss!
Gotta piss!
Were you talking to both of the tow vehicles?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I want them to be active, you know, moving up, having a look, just killing anything that's visible, and yeah,
Roger.
just be careful with it. If you're busy, Tank Hunter, you can give that thing, the M113 vehicle, to Colbrook. I don't know if he's got anything to do right now. You falling asleep, Colbrook? Are you okay?
No, I'm doing a scout and killing infantry in the town with my Humvee.
Clicking the tanks over here that we have more west. Really close to the center.
Yeah, I don't see much more things in north of the town. Everything I see is there. Do you want I advance a bit with my scout?
Well, I don't see much point going any further north.
Okay, I stay hiding here then.
Yeah, we should hold what we got because we're getting thinned out here.
I think not sure if on the north part, the river area, Tank Hunter can see that. It's low ground. I'm not sure if we can observe that area. Can you see the river? Tank Hunter?
Can I see the river?
Yeah, the river in front of your position to the east
Not
of you.
with the TGM team. It's in
Your scout platoon can see the bridge, the rail bridge, and that area down there.
Yeah. Moving in team cover the bridge itself.
That's fine. Yeah, get your leg units up there, mounted and ready to move. Tank Hunter, I'm going to get you to bring them down into the objective soon.
Reinforcements have arrived. Got another tank platoon.
Cool. So that rail bridge, we actually might be able to make an attack across there. If I send another section of tanks up to where you are, you could make a tank platoon attack across that bridge and into their flank of that 176 arrow.
Yeah,
No one has been in
definitely
contact.
possible.
No one has been in contact with enemy tanks, right?
Negative.
No, but they've got to be back there somewhere. They've got to be back there in that 216.
Yeah, they're somewhere 216 north of 216. They're over there. They're probably north. You see 216, the big mountain north of it would be in defilade from us.
Yeah. All right, do that. Take one of your scout vehicles and cross over at the rail bridge in the north there, and try and find a good spot for the tanks. And I'm going to send it. Hold on. I'm going to send another section of tanks up there, and you guys can make an attack. It's a platoon attack.
Put artillery on the HE this north. Seems to be possibly a TGM team now.
I'll give you another section of tanks. Tank Hunter, you want to bring it up when you can.
Oh, yes, I see.
Artillery this. Where is this?
Way north.
North of the town.
Okay, can you see something there, or is it suspected?
Looks like part of an ATGM.
be fair though, guys, try not to use the thermal sight. Use the day sight on the Dragon. If you can, I don't know if you can.
I picked that up with the tow vehicle.
I know, I'm just saying.
I see some enemy infantry. Seems to be enemy infantry almost directly.
Where's this?
I'm trying to localize. It's just to the east of the Alpha 2 Mech Infantry Company is in that building. They were crawling across the ground right there. I marked it on the map.
Okay. Enemy ATGM team spotted. They are moving closer to the town at West.
BTR spotted out on the east flank, marked on the map there, Cav, just about a kilometre east of your positions there at 132. Stationary on the road. You might be able to pull up and zap him with your 4-3 or something. Sorry, where's this ATGM thing?
That's the one that's over by HE this. I think they're moving closer to the town.
See some ground mounts out there too.
I've got to move the artillery, the mortars closer to get that. Oh, we've used up all our big artillery, we just got the mortars now. Try to kill that BTR if you get a chance, Kev. We don't want them having eyes over there.
I saw some infantry in between the 132 and it, right next to that line of trees south of the 3 and 132.
I'll try and get some mortars on there when I'm done relocating this stuff. The 2-1 Scout Humvees contact, I think.
Yeah, I have infantry in a building.
They're stupid, they want this. Don't see it.
So as soon as your tank platoon gets up there, tank gunner, you and Colebrook, make that move northeast and then east, and just interrupt anything that you can find back there. We've got 30 minutes.
Can you go back? I'm sending an artillery reference point. Make a mortar strike very small, just this one. RT5, just artillery strike, a mortar strike on that building, 50 by 50 or 20 by 20, something like that. Copy that, 0. There is infantry squad in that building.
RD5, alright.
Yep, just make it as small as possible. Target that building.
This whole center of the town is ours. I just wish we had more infantry to put into it. It's like they entered the east side and nothing else. And maybe up there where it says RD1, there's probably some dudes. Like what Colebrook sees, the eastern part inside the red circles, dudes. But most of the town is ours. We just don't have very many guys to hold it.
Tell me when you are ready to start the crossing, Tank Hunter.
Yep.
Bring
I
just
should be within 5 mics.
I'm in the city, fighting now.
send just leave a minimum amount of shit up on that hill in the west and send whatever you can spare down into town. So probably just leave a 113 up there or even an infantry squad and send everything else you got except for the tow vehicle into town. How are you doing in the east there, Cav? Are you under infantry attack there, or was that just a scout or something?
It looks like the infantry from BTR, but I'm kind of holding them off.
All right, I'll put mortars on the eastern side of your wooded area there, so don't move east.
I won't.
Visibility's improved. Okay, Zero, what I want to do with my 1-1 mech, 2-1 mechanized is send it to that bridge and then, kind of secure this, that bridge a little bit more. So that when we start moving the tanks up, we're not going to catch anything interesting.
Yeah, I'm thinking about combat power in the town at the moment. You've got a scout vehicle there. All right. If you want to send him there, just abandon your position in 141 then, because we don't have enough to spread it all over the place like that.
Okay, so I'll make that move to the bridge and then sweep east of it then.
Yep. You guys try to make as best speed as you can, because we've only got 30 minutes, and they're probably going to launch their own attack any minute now. So we want to catch them before they're, alert, if you like.
Yeah, I hear their BTR shooting right now.
North of the town?
East of the town.
Okay, Cole, about 1.5 kilometers behind your section.
Copy.
Probably start making the move now. Get to
Okay.
the bridge. Set
I
up a
start
position
moving.
there, and then hold, wait for me to follow you, okay?
Copy.
Okay, you know what? Don't do that, there's ATGMs covering the road.
Copy. Can you send a reference point?
No idea where.
Okay.
God damn it, there's infantry in the town. Woods here. They just killed the TIL 113.
Looks like the main road east of town that runs northwest is covered by missile team as well. I assume that's what killed me, is mystery death.
Yeah.
So what do you got? You got dudes up in your 141 area?
Infantry, 141.
North of it? North of the reference point, or what?
At the vicinity of the reference point, and there's probably an ACGM team covering the main road there.
Can you kill it with your M113, these dudes, or you?
Moving my command team up, but shit, they're assaulting with a large force.
Where?
Whereabouts is this?
141. Assaulting with a large force of infantry.
Kill them with your tanks if you can. So where's this fucking large force of infantry anyway? Where is it?
Check the platoon unit. PL1 Mech Company. There and north.
So confirm, infantry attack east
Yeah, it's an
of
infantry
one.
attack east of us. I guess we should continue this attack towards the bridge or what?
Yeah, keep going. Just move your platoon leader and your 113 away from there. I'm calling mortars on that position.
Copy.
If anything, you can turn southeast and come towards the town with your attack. And go into the town at the end of the scenario. There we go, tanks north. Where's it at? 7225.
It's way up north, near the HE, this reference. It's where I was hoping to catch them, but it's taking too long.
Well, be ready up there, Cobra, up in tank. There's tanks north of where it says HE this, right now.
Yeah, even if you just move to your east, you might be able to hit them from there. Preferably without your smoke generator on.
Let's help this rise.
No, I'm engaging infantry.
I got mortars falling in the town right now.
See if you can get up on Whiskey 1, battle position with your tanks, or at least a section, and see if you can kill anything from there. Even if you put one section there and another, what do you got there anyway? 3 and 2. Yeah, put some of it there and try to send some of it across.
I've got that tow 113. Would it do well on hill 142?
Yeah, sure, send it over there. I'm going to give you a section of tanks, Cav Gunner. I want you to put them up on the 132 and just try and kill anything that attacks into town from the east.
Roger.
But yeah, there's tanks that pass HES heading south.
Yeah.
Lots of tanks.
Red Arrow 176 attack. I got one tank in the town. Hopefully you guys can get over there and get their attention.
Yeah, I'm moving my section tanks up onto the 195. Hopefully we can hit them as they come in from there, or at least shoot them once they get in. And Cav Gunner's got a section he's going to put up on 132 and more of the same over there, hopefully.
I'm gonna go check out that BTR with this section before hitting getting on 132.
I might be able to get that BTR with my HMG team. Just focus on getting your tanks in position on 132 there, I'd say, at the moment.
Yeah,
you should be able to kill it from there anyway.
They're just going in that general direction, so.
I think we might have some infantry coming to objective Wolf from the west. Something around here I'm marking. In that red area, my Humvee was hit by infantry. So maybe there is, I killed one squad, but there was another. Not sure if there is a big attack or what is happening there.
Yeah, is that where you took fire from your scout vehicle?
Yep, was hit by small arm
get him
fire.
back to the repair area, dude.
Yeah, I think that's probably not worth the effort at this point. unless it goes over on time or something. This is it right here, guys. With this tank attack from the north is the scenario. You got to try to get up there and shoot them as soon as possible.
Pretty much. If we're not able to severely reduce them as they come in, then we're going to have a hard time counter-attacking with M60s.
Captain, look, my
Yes.
1-1 scout. Looking north, I have infantry contact. Can you send one of your tanks to engage that? 1-1 scout platoon, tanks to my north.
I
infantry to my
one
north.
scout.
Is near Hill 195.
Yeah, okay, they've got tanks rolling now. And it seems like Whiskey 1's also covered by ATGFs.
Where's Hill 195?
Right in the east, right?
I see 2-1. I see, well, I did see 2-1. It's destroyed now.
Was says to tank reserve who has tank platoon there.
Oh, 195, that's,
Yeah?
those tanks, those are zeros.
Okay.
What about it?
I think you have infantry to your north. Can you check that?
I have what to my north, sorry?
Infantry north of 1-4.
Okay, call
Tank
truck, we're
platoon.
gonna move up to Whiskey 1 together.
Copy. Infantry is
Don't be
dead.
nuts.
Damn it, they got my 113.
So the ATGM covering that area is destroyed or not?
I don't know. I hope we ran into something up in second TGIF, but I don't know if there's any others there.
Okay, my tanks took care of that BTR.
What are you engaging?
There's T-72. Yes, T-72's moving towards us.
Range?
And don't know what range it is.
Can you see them from there, Colbrook?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
You got some to 1 o'clock, looks like, as well.
Yeah.
I'm engaging them with the tank in the town. They're assaulting right into them. They're rolling up on the town right now. They're at 176.
I'm going to bring my section in from 195. I can't see fucking shit from up there. If you've got no eyes on these enemy tanks, Cav, probably start thinking about getting into town.
Roger.
You'd want to move west and then north, because the eastern area is covered by missile tanks, I think.
I lost one.
Yeah, I lost it too.
You managed to kill anything?
But was doing damage to it. Just not enough.
You might as well start marching your dudes down into town as well, Cav. If you've got, I don't know, 15 minutes, they might get there in time. Anything you've got that can move in the west, try and get it into town as well. 15 minutes.
Roger.
There's a few guys in the west as well. Rogue Snake on Rampage.
You gonna call him Rampage Snake?
You got any tanks, Tankana, or anything at the moment?
I've got a Humvee that's still operational.
Well, Cav Gunner's got 2 tanks. If you want to get in one, just ask him, I suppose.
I'm putting some work for the Humvee.
Dead. There are tanks in the east.
Okay, my last tank is damaged.
Not bad.
Very bad. Unable to fight.
Okay, so the armor that side is.
Oh man, they got tanks all the way down where the word wolf is, in the southwest of the fucking objective down there.
Okay. I heard the tanks firing. I thought those must be our tanks.
They were
Well-
our tanks.
Put a reference there. Tanks 0719, that's where they are.
Roger that.
The fuck did they get down there?
They went around.
I don't see that tanks mark. Can you say again where they are?
Just right around my 4-1 reinforcements tank section.
The good news is I think we have the town.
I'll say if they get those, how many tanks they've got in there, because tanks will count a lot for scoring, I imagine.
Humvee, it's gonna be infantry sergeant strong.
You see those tanks right in front of you, Kev?
So, I saw a couple, but one seems to be dead. I think the other might be dead too.
Mark the arrows showing where they're at, where they're going. Somebody.
I don't know. All I know is
should
that
be able
they're
to
in
see
that
'em.
position, which I've put a reference point. They seem to be stationary there.
There's he's right at the W of Objective Wolf.
Right where the reference
He was
point
right
is, more
next
or less.
to that. He was right at that little building that's in the.
Yeah. It hardly matters now. We've got no tanks left to do anything about it with.
I see one of them. There wasn't very many of them.
We don't have working tanks, right? I see something, but I'm not sure if it's an M60 or not. Do we have working tanks?
At 176 is a working tank. I'm looking for this attack in the south. I see one dead T-72 near the O and the objective Wolf west of that. That's all I see. And there only been one that got down through there.
Yeah, I suspect it was a section, but it fucked us up pretty good. I've got a missile team down there that can cover the southern approach if they try to move into town. And there's another one there, which I guess is yours, Rogue. That he might be able to look south and get him as well.
I'll give that to
Oh,
you.
he's in a building at the moment, though.
There you go, I gave it to you.
Okay.
Now we gotta focus on this tank and try to keep it alive.
Doesn't want to leave the building for some reason. Fuck.
Just killed one of their tanks.
Nice. You just beat me to it. I was setting up that dragon team.
He was trying to hide in the town.
Is that the one in the south?
It's in the western part of the objective.
Right down near the missile team there and there in southwest. Hear any more tanks? I'll try and move this missile team up for him. Maybe I can hear
Yeah, I
some
can hear
down
a
here.
tank from this missile team. Bravo. In fact, is just to the west of them.
Right there, he's got smoke coming out of him.
Yeah, if he moves up, I'll be able to get him with the dragon.
Yeah, I think he may be dead. We killed each other.
It looks like there's enemy dudes here, though, to the west of my missile team. Yeah, definitely enemy troops here. Where I just popped smoke, they're just beyond that. If you can see that smoke, you can shoot through it with coax or heat or something and kill them.
You got dudes point blank there at A31 Mech west of Objective Wolf. There's a guy right in front of him. Just pop smoke on the ground there. Yeah, I think I messed them up. I was a single tank up there, and they never knew where I was. I was shooting the fuck out of them. They couldn't figure out where I was. Minutes. Well, I think we killed most of their tanks. Killed all.
We killed all of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, the plan didn't work out too good, but I guess we've got a respectable force in town. We'll see what the books say.
It's Volcano. He killed me and I killed him. Boom, boom, both
Nice.
dead.
Shootout.
Still see those enemy infantry over there?
I'm not there anymore. Oh, I've got a 113 here. I should be able to do something with it.
I'm glad I killed that one tank. He was going into town and we would have never found him. Well, we might have found him. We got a lot of infantry in there.
to main gunfire, or is it you, Rogue? You got any tanks left?
No.
Yeah, there's another tank coming up on the west.
He's on the road where the cul-de-sac there in the west part of the objective. He's coming up that road. See if Dragon set up. Damn it. Booyah!
Good job.
That's Charlie blew his fucking turret. This is their town.
Good game, guys.
Yeah, it's
Good game.
Steve. Yep.
nice job. Yeah, they were spread out all over the place. They did get a tank in the town there. Somebody was machine gunning it right in the end, I think.
Yeah, I was blasted a few boxes of 50 cal ammo on it and a couple of laws as well, but I think it was still breathing at the end. They had quite a bit of stuff up there in the west. In your position there, tank hunter and Coldbrook, they had a couple of vehicles and stuff right on the outset. Looks like they dismounted pretty early before they got into the town and tried to walk a lot of the way.
Surprised they forgot about my tank at 176. I engaged two tanks right in front of me north, then turned around. One of them shot at me. They forgot about me up there. Maybe they thought they killed me. I don't know.
No, but might not have had any good tanks around to do anything about it. Certainly like that toward the end, wasn't it? It was pretty quiet. Everyone was either dead or bleeding out.
I just saw Volcano sent me a message. says Tony Rage Quit.
Did he? I didn't even notice.
He's not in TeamSpeak. He's not in TeamSpeak.
Uh-oh.
But I didn't notice. I could have sent him my my copy of War and Peace to finish for me.
Well, they did a good attack there. They did different though. That's what I was afraid they were going to do, because, like I told you, historically those arrows, they did a little bit of it, but yeah, they did a big attack over there, in the west.
Shit, there was a lot more infantry in the woods than I thought there was.
So, goddamn T-72 is nasty.
Yeah, I was shooting them multiple times to kill them. And once there was one that I got with one shot.
Yeah, we lost a full platoon to a section of T-72s.
Well, in the west there,
tanks in the west too.
There was a lot of them there. As you guys moved up on that hill, there was a whole. Would have been at least 2 platoons from the look of it making their move.
Well, it was like it was like
joined your channel.
Welcome to a company, on the strength company.
Hello.
What screwed me over was
Good day.
My tanks just got hung up on buildings and trees, so I had like one tank that popped up and it's like.
What screwed you over were my KE rounds hitting you in the face.
Yeah, well, ultimately, yes.
I mean, you were just moving toward me, and I was like, oh, there's one.
Are you talking about the shootout?
Killed each other.
Yeah, you're talking about the shootout in the south there. It wasn't much of a shootout. It was more like you shooting us in the face, like you say. But we had no idea that you guys were down there. None. Tank Hunter didn't let me know there was a whole fucking tank company moving around the western side of the objective. So I went to move into it and drove straight into it. Tank Hunter.
Yeah, see, that was the impression I had. Like, the stuff from the south was just coming up, like, strategically to relocate. They were just coming down the road. There was a 113 loaded with troops drove by me on the road. I was like, okay, kill that. Here comes the tank, kill that. It got messy in there, though. I mean, we did get killed eventually, so it was a pretty good fight there at the end.
Yeah, I was really wondering what the fuck you guys were doing, because we felt like we had most of the town. We knew you guys had the eastern part, but like they're going to launch a huge attack somewhere, and I was wondering what the fuck was going on.
Well, yeah, that was a big freaking F up on our part, is that we just let y'all have the town.